the U.S., in addition to the attempted Republican and Kerry war coup, call it the McCain-Kerry coup, immigration. Yes, Obama should indeed sign powerful executive orders. Stop deportations. One of the criteria in the old Helsinki 1975 that we've been talking about is family unification, Familienzusammenführung und menschliche Erleichterungen. At that time it was im geteilten Deutschland. Today it's family unification. One of the aspects is supposedly that some of the child refugees from Central America that came this year will receive humane treatment. And of course, once people are here, you cannot deny them health, education, and welfare. Suppose you do that. Say you don't get any medical care. With that, you have breached the anti-epidemic line of defense of humanity. It's absolutely insane. Is there no end to the vindictiveness and stupidity of the Republican base, terrified though they are and all that? I'm sorry, it's still no good. Now, the one thing I would object to is the visa that allows the technocrat to come here and get special treatment. There's plenty of unemployment, and people here need to be trained. But this is what Obama should have been doing before. You make the executive order public, you will then see convulsions, actually using a word from the 1950s, conniptions. The conniption fits of the Republicans will then occur. You can split the Republicans, you can split the corporate and country club against the gutter snipe and the Tea Party branch of this thing. You can also split the Republicans from their own money bags, because the money bags obviously want to use immigrant labor to undercut the existence of unions. And now here's my trifecta. You want to make this work, you have to make it work. You need a labor force. You want to compete with China? Well, again, you better learn some Spanish. Otherwise, you'll be taking orders in Chinese. Those are the alternatives. Unfortunately, these aging white reactionaries are not prolific enough to keep things going. Maybe they should have thought of that. But there we are. But the trifecta, in order to supplement anything that Obama's likely to think of, we demand a $15 minimum wage across the board. We want a 15% protective tariff, 15-15. And we want to repeal the Taft-Hartley Act so that unions can be readily formed even in southern states and places of this type. So the idea is, yes, indeed, Obama, set up a confrontation with the Republicans, lead them through prepared fields of political fire, and decimate them. Destroy the Republican Party in place. If Obama had been doing that starting in the, let's say, November, December 2012 period, the Republican Party could already be on its way to destruction instead of presiding over this kind of situation. Then, on December 11th, the legislation to fund the government runs out. Will the Republicans, and of course the Tea Party is already screaming that they want it, will they shut down the government and make themselves the object of more hatred? Deserved hatred. They are the party of national sabotage. How dare they come forward and say, oh, that's the red flag. Oh, you're going to poison the well. These are the wreckers. These are the saboteurs of the state. We want the Export-Import Bank. We want full funding of all the social safety net. No rotten compromises. Let's just look at one. We are told now that the Supreme Court is about to go back to Obamacare and try to use a typo to get rid of it. I warned you, the permanent austerity dictatorship is coming. The Supremes, the Rats Cabal, Roberts, Alito, Thomas, and Scalia are a key part. And in that text, we're told that it depends on this, quote, exchanges established by the state. Well, the state. You know, the state can mean one thing in the U.S., right? The individual states, New York and California and so forth. But The state can also mean the government, as in such expressions as a compelling state interest. That means government in general, or state secrets, secrets of government in general, or state scarlet, and so on down the line. If we read exchanges established by the state, that can mean government at any level. And I'm saying this because we know that Scalia is an exponent of textualism. Textualism is even worse than originalism. Originalism is for fools. Textualists is for morons, I guess. It's even worse. Now, let's see what else we can point to. I guess the question of coal, right? The role of coal in the election. My view would be this: the use of coal for a fuel is probably not the best use. My long-term orientation here is coal should be used for petrochemical purposes, for things like plastics and other things. This would allow you to keep the demand for coal high, but not have to burn all the coal. And I guess next week we're going to get to Gruber and his story that the American voter is stupid. And I'm afraid we need a rather differentiated discussion of that. Remember that I'm at tarpley.net in the Speakers Bureau feature. Go in there, talk to me, campaign managers, candidates, supporters of any kind. Do what you can for Pinckney, and we will see you next week on World Crisis Radio.
For all our loyal listeners, it's time for another giveaway. Over the next 30 days, our friends at SupernaturalSilver.com are giving away 6 16-ounce Supernatural Silver liquid valued at nearly $100 per bottle, or their skin and body gel priced at $49.98. All you have to do is enter and win at GCNlive.com. Hurry, contest ends December 5th. GCN can give you and your loved ones a fighting chance with the Supernatural Silver giveaway at GCNlive.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 square meals you'll need in an emergency. So the Freeze Dry Guys 3 square meal unit sale is just the ticket. A variety pack of tasty, nourishing breakfast, lunch, and dinner on sale now. Breakfast is Freeze Dry Guys' favorite. Hot oatmeal and sweet dehydrated bananas. Lunch is Mountain House freeze-dried hot macaroni and cheese and crisp green beans. And dinner is Mountain House long grain wild rice pilaf and hearty beef stew, vegetables, and gravy. Call Freeze Dry Guy and ask for details on the 126 serving 3 square meals unit. One case normally $164.37. Sale price at only $138.90. Save over $25. Get 2 or 3 cases and save even more. Or ask about Freeze Dry Guys Fall Chili Special. Always free shipping to the lower 48 states. Call 866-404-3663 or click freezedryguy.com. And hurry, the Fall Chili Special and 3 square meals unit are on sale while supplies last. From the Freeze Dry Guy, the finest freeze-dried and dehydrated foods available for long-term storage, period.